What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm doing race fix for the Go Bowling at the Glen. Let's go just jump straight into it. NASCAR is making its return after a 2-week break due to the Olympics. We've been on a vacation for the last couple weeks, and NASCAR will also be making its return to the Watkins Glen for the first time since 2019 as we rush to Platts, as we have only got 4 races left till the NASCAR Cup Series Plus. Let's go and jump into picks. Now, before we just jump into the picks, though, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So currently at the moment is listed a 30% chance of isolated thunderstorms. Now, keep in mind, due to the track, the road courses we are at, we can't actually run rain tires on the track. So keep that in mind. We could see still racing in the rain. Thunderstorms could be an issue, but rain could still be in the forecast. We'll keep an eye on that, but rain won't be as big a factor as it has in the previous weeks as you've been on a road course. So let's go ahead and just jump straight into picks. So for those of you who are new to the channel, here's how I do it. I do the suck pick a driver that kind of runs up front who I think is going to struggle, and then I pick a driver that doesn't always run up front who has an underrated car who's going to run well, and I do my winner pick as well. And I also do the ones you need to watch out for this week, and I got 4 that you need to keep an eye out for this week as well. That contend for the overall victory as well. So anyway, let's just jump into the picks. Who is my suck pick for this weekend here at Watkins Glen? My suck pick has generally sucked on road course tracks. He's never been really fast. Keep in mind, he is going to be running the NASCAR Xfinity Series race to get a little bit more experience going into the Cup Series race. But I don't really think that's 100% going to help him overall. My suck pick is going to be Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon has never really ran well at road courses really since the beginning of his career. Take a look at his career stats on road courses. I believe he only has like 1 top 10 historically on road course tracks. He's raced like 20 or 25 of them, and he's only had like 1 top 10, so he's generally struggled on road course tracks in the past. And I think once again this weekend here at Watkins Glen, I think he's going to struggle. I don't think he cracks top 20. I think he's going to struggle. I think Tyler Reddick's teammate's going to run a lot better, but I think that Austin Dillon, yes, he'll have that experience, but I think that he'll struggle this weekend here at Watkins Glen. And now let's talk about the underdog pick. Who is my underdog pick for this weekend here at Watkins Glen? My underdog pick is another Cup Series driver that is racing in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, but unlike Austin Dillon, this driver actually is very good historically here at Watkins Glen. I took a look at this guy's stats, and his worst finish in 3 races is 10th, and his average finish is 6.3. As a matter of fact, this driver actually has a better average finish than Chase Elliott. My underdog pick is going to be Erik Jones. Like I said, Erik Jones has the best average finish of any driver currently that has raced here at Watkins Glen. And if you actually take a look at it, Erik Jones has been really good on the road course. He's been better on the road courses than really other tracks. His worst finish on road course tracks this year has been 19th place this year on those types of tracks. And he's shown a lot of speed in those particular races. And I do not be surprised if he's able to get a top 10 this weekend. I do think that racing Xfinity Series race is overall going to help him. And I think Erik Jones will at least potentially get a top 10. And I wouldn't be surprised if he runs really well and gets some stage points this weekend here at Watkins Glen. And now we're going to jump on to the winner pick for this weekend here at Watkins Glen. Who is my underdog pick? This one should surprise nobody. This guy's won the last 3 times he's been here at Watkins Glen. He's been the king of road courses. He's won the last 2 road course races and 2 of the last 3 road course races we have ran this year. I'm going with Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott is a new king of road course. He has 6-7 road course victories currently at the moment. He's won the last 2 times we've raced here at Watkins Glen. We didn't want to run last year, but in 2018, 2019, he won here. And I think once again, for the 3rd year in a row and the 3rd time in a row, we're going to see Chase Elliott pick up the victory and score his 3rd win of the 2021 season here at Watkins Glen. I think Chase Elliott wins this weekend here in Watkins Glen. And now we're going to jump on to the ones you need to watch out for this weekend's race here at Watkins Glen. Who do we need to keep an eye on? The first one is going to be Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. has generally been Chase Elliott's biggest threat on a lot of the road courses, especially this year and over the last couple years. But at this track especially, he's been the biggest threat to Chase Elliott winning races. And if not for some dirty air, he could have honestly been able to win not 1, but both of the times he's been here at Watkins, the last couple times he's been here. So I think that Martin Truex Jr. is going to have a lot of speed. And Martin Truex Jr. also won here back in 2017. And I think that experience comes into play, especially for this being like a home game for him. I think Martin Truex Jr. will have a lot of speed, and I think that he'll be a threat to win this weekend here at Watkins Glen. The second driver we need to watch out for is going to be Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch was won here twice in 2012 and 2008. I think that experience will come into play as well for Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch has been very, very strong in top 5 consistently on a week-by-week basis, and especially on road course, has a lot of momentum. I know New Hampshire didn't go well, and he's starting a little bit farther back this weekend. That being said, I think Kyle Busch will have a lot of speed. I think he's been picking up and catching up to the Hendrick cars overall, and I think that Kyle Busch will have a lot of speed, and it'll be a factor and a contender this weekend here at Watkins Glen. A third driver we need to watch out for is going to be Kyle Larson. While Kyle Larson has not absolutely been great at road courses, despite being one of the best in the last 2 of the last 3 races, Kyle Larson, in all honesty, in all seriousness, if you look at before going into Hendrick Motorsports, he was really, really good here at Watkins Glen with a 13th place average finish here with Chip Ganassi racing equipment, not to be mistaken. And I do think that Kyle Larson this weekend will have at least potential top 5 speed. The Hendrick cars generally, especially at Watkins Glen, generally tend to have a ton of speed. And remember, he won at Sonoma earlier this year. So I do think that Kyle Larson is going to bring a lot to the table this weekend. I think he's going to have the speed to contend with Chase Elliott. I wouldn't be surprised if he's Chase Elliott's biggest threat, along with Martin Truex Jr. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle Larson is running Chase Elliott and contending for the victory and giving Chase Elliott overall a hard time this weekend. And the final driver we need to watch out for this weekend's race here at Watkins Glen is going to be William Byron. William Byron is a very, very underrated road course racer. Even though he doesn't have a victory in road courses, he was really, really good at this track. He's ran top 5 quite a few times here at Watkins Glen in the past, and he's been really, really good on the road course tracks as well. Hendrick's program, like I mentioned, is really, really good on the road courses, and William Byron is no exception to that. And I think that he will have a chance to get a top 5, get back to momentum, because I do think that William Byron struggled the last couple weeks. I think that the momentum starts turning around for William Byron, and I do think that he will, at least this week, and potentially get a top 5 here, and I would not be surprised if we see potentially 3 out of 5 Hendrick cars finish in the top 5 this weekend here at Watkins Glen. So anyway, those are my race picks for the Gold Bowling at the Glen. Just a reminder, Chase Elliott is my winner's pick. My underdog pick is Eric Jones. My suck pick is Austin Dillon. And the ones you need to watch out for are Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, and William Byron. I think were the 4 that I picked. So anyway, that is me for today's race picks video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications to be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Support page on the links, go below for that, and comment your thoughts on today's video. Who is your suck pick? Who is your underdog pick? And who is your winner's pick for this weekend at Watkins Glen? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next time for some more great, awesome NASCAR content. Take care, everybody.